Early Monday morning, NASA's resupply mission to the International Space Station by SpaceX had something very exciting upon it. Something actually made here in Ohio at NASA Glenn. We're actually going to be learning more about our respiratory and our air quality of the astronauts on the space station. And I'm so excited to talk more about that with you. We actually have Claire Fortenberry, who is a research aerospace engineer, joining us from NASA Glenn. Claire, what makes this mission so exciting?
Yeah, thanks for having me, Meredith. So we have sent, as of about 4:12 this morning, three particulate monitors to station. We'll be testing all three monitors in a flight test bed on station, where we'll be measuring the particle mass concentration in various locations on the station so that we can see how these monitors work in a realistic space flight. So we're preparing to go to the moon, we're preparing to go to Mars, and so as we prepare to go on longer duration missions, we are wanting to improve the way that we monitor air quality for our crew to help them preserve their health and keep them comfortable and happy as they're exploring space.
That's so exciting, and I don't think a lot of people at home realize how many incredible things are coming out of our home state here in Ohio and NASA Glenn specifically.
Yeah, absolutely. The NASA Glenn Research Center in particular has leadership in the Moon to Mars campaign. So in particular, in the crew health and performance domain. So this is where this project falls pretty directly in that within that mission of improving crew health and performance for long duration exploration missions. But as you said, it's only one example of all of the amazing technology that's coming out of our center.
And you know, I'm wondering, why study the air quality? I mean, I know on Earth we have different particulates, such as, you know, when there's a wildfire, we have to deal with smoke. But I think people may not realize on the space station, it could be something like a little bit of dust, and that could really impact them.
Yeah, so the monitors that are on station, they were developed by three companies that have a lot of experience in developing hardware for terrestrial applications. But like you said, on the space station, things are a little bit different. So because you don't have gravity, you don't have the settling effect that you do on Earth, and so you'll get lofted dust that sticks around in the air until it's removed by a filter. And then you'll also get different sources potentially than you would on Earth. So on station, dust can come from stuff like skin flakes, like material wear and tear, clothing fibers, and it can be pretty disruptive to their everyday activities. It can cause, for example, false smoke alarms. The nuisance dust can set off the smoke alarm. And then as we look towards going to the moon and then to Mars, we anticipate that lunar dust might cause a problem, or Martian dust might cause a problem. So those are the problems that we're looking to solve with this type of technology.
That's so exciting, Claire. My last question for you is, with any of this research, I know we do a lot of research for health on the space station that benefits astronauts, but also for us here on Earth. Is this a project that could also bring some benefits to how we monitor air quality here on Earth?
Yeah, absolutely. So the three small businesses that have developed these three monitors, they have developed technologies to help solve problems here on Earth. So like you brought up wildfire smoke. So that's one of them. Indoor air quality is a big concern, including monitoring of droplets from the respiratory system for purposes of tracking the spread of viruses. It's a unique opportunity for these companies to test their technologies in a unique test bed, in a unique facility towards improving monitoring technologies for applications on Earth, as well as in space.
That is so cool. Thank you so much, Claire Fortenberry, joining us here on 10 TV Plus to talk about some more exciting missions that NASA is doing through the SpaceX Resupply Commercial Mission Program. And of course, if you want more information, you can always go to 10tv.com, and we will have some of the other exciting things happening above Earth. Thank you so much, Claire.
Thank you, Meredith.